What happens when love turns into regret? When fame, passion, and pride collide on live television? And how can a few words destroy years of love, trust, and dreams? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that button, because what we're about to uncover will leave you speechless. Today's story has shaken the entire entertainment world. The shocking confession of Can Yaman, one of the most talked about actors in Europe, has left both fans and media in total disbelief. His words, cold, honest, and painful, have not only broken hearts but also ended a chapter that once seemed untouchable. Let's dive into the story that's making headlines everywhere. It all started with an interview, a calm evening on a private Spanish TV show, until Can Yaman opened his heart and turned the spotlight into a storm. Sitting across from the host, his expression was tense, his eyes distant. The question was simple, but the answer? Devastating. When the host asked about his long relationship with Italian model and influencer Sara Bluma, the studio went silent. Can hesitated. He took a deep breath. And then he said the words no one expected to hear. "Sara is a good person," he began quietly. "But sometimes good people just don't fit together. Maybe she put me in a place I didn't belong, and I did the same to her. Now I see it clearly, yes, maybe it was a mistake to be with her. Because while I tried to fill the emptiness inside me, I lost myself." The moment he spoke, time seemed to freeze. The audience gasped. The host sat speechless, not daring to interrupt. Those few seconds of silence felt like an eternity. When the show ended, the world exploded. Within minutes, social media caught fire. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Everywhere, fans were in shock. Comments flooded in. How could he say that on live TV? He never loved Sara. He just tried to forget Demet. This isn't an interview. It's a confession. Hashtags like #Can Yaman, #Sara Bluma, and #Demet is Demir started trending worldwide. The internet had found its latest heartbreak, and everyone had an opinion. But while the world debated, Sara Bluma was living her worst nightmare. According to Spanish media, she watched the interview live and completely broke down. Sources close to her said she couldn't hold back her tears. One insider described the moment vividly. Sara couldn't believe what she was hearing. She felt humiliated, betrayed, shattered. She invested everything in that relationship, her love, her time, her trust. And hearing Can say it was a mistake, it felt like he ripped her heart out in front of millions. Reports claimed Sara had an emotional breakdown shortly after the broadcast. Her friends tried to calm her down, but the damage was done. That night, the glamorous facade of their relationship, the red carpets, the festivals, the perfect photos, all came crashing down. To the public, Can and Sara had always seemed like the perfect couple, the dream romance that crossed borders. He, the charismatic Turkish star adored across Italy, Spain, and Turkey. She, the elegant Italian influencer with a loyal following. From the moment they met, they became Europe's most talked about couple. Every photo, every event, every small gesture made headlines. Fans called them the international love story of the decade. But behind the smiles and flashes of the cameras, their relationship was already cracking. Fights became frequent. Misunderstandings piled up. And every public appearance began to feel like an act. The tension first showed during the Rome Film Festival, when cameras caught Sara looking visibly upset. Rumors swirled that Can had mentioned Demet Özdemir, his former co-star and rumored love interest, in a way that deeply hurt Sara. At first, they tried to deny everything. But soon, even the most loyal fans could see it. The magic was gone. That's why this interview hit so hard. It wasn't just about two people breaking up, it was about the end of a fantasy. When Jan admitted his mistakes, his voice trembled for the first time. He confessed that while he chased success, he lost touch with his emotions. "While I try to push my career forward," he said, "I lost sight of myself. I thought I was in control, but I wasn't. I stopped listening to my heart, and that's how I hurt both myself and the person I cared about." These words revealed a truth that fans had long suspected. The relationship had been falling apart long before the cameras noticed. After the broadcast, Sara disappeared from the spotlight. No statements, no posts, nothing. Until, days later, she shared a few cryptic messages on her social media. Quotes about betrayal, loss, and learning to let go. Her followers knew exactly what she meant. The media dissected every word, every emoji. Was she angry, heartbroken, or simply done? Meanwhile, Demet Özdemir's name began to surface again. Fans couldn't help but connect the dots. Many believed Jan's words carried a hidden message, that his heart still belonged elsewhere. Jan never got over Demet. One comment read, "You can hear it in his voice. He's talking about her, not Sara." As speculation grew, all eyes turned to Demet, but she chose silence. Sources close to her told magazine news and gossip. Demet is aware of what's happening. She understands Jan's confusion, but refuses to be dragged into it. For her, that chapter is closed. Still, silence can speak louder than words. And fans were convinced something deeper was hiding beneath the surface. Behind Jan Yaman's calm, controlled image lies a man torn between ambition and emotion. In his confession, he didn't just talk about Sara, he talked about himself. About the cost of fame. About how easy it is to lose yourself when everyone expects perfection. The actor admitted he had neglected his private life while chasing his career. "I thought I could manage everything," he said. But when you live in the spotlight, you start to play a role. Even in your own life, you stop being real. Those words resonated deeply with fans. Because behind the glitz and glamour, there's always a price. And for Jan Yaman, that price was love. By the time the show ended, one thing was clear. This wasn't just a breakup. It was the emotional finale of a love story that captivated millions. Sara's tears, Jan's regret, and Demet's silence became the new triangle of European celebrity drama. The story spread like wildfire. Every magazine, every gossip page, every YouTube channel was talking about it. And magazine news and gossip was there to capture every twist, every emotional confession, every hidden truth. And that brings us to the end of today's story, but not the end of the drama. Because in the world of fame and love, there's always another secret waiting to surface. So, what do you think? Was Jan Yaman brave for telling the truth? Or cruel for saying it on live television? Did Sara deserve more? And is Demet really out of the picture? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because magazine news and gossip always brings you the most emotional, real, and shocking celebrity stories first. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and remember, in the world of fame, nothing stays hidden forever.